Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go in. Hey, hey, this is Face the Music, where we take the music, break it down, turn around a different take on the music. We gon' clown, bound, and act the fool, something stupid. So happy, Charlie Trouble, this how we do it.
America.
There go the creepy
What's
uncle.
good? Who did that? See
Who
that?
doing it?
Somebody listened to the wrong damn show. That's what that is.
See that?
Damn.
See that? Fucking up right off the bat, America. They fucking up.
That's what came on when I went to the thingamajig.
Nah. Nope.
You know what? I'm so sick of y'all.
America.
That ain't it.
Welcome to Face the Music.
I wasn't the
show
only one.
Where we take your favorite song lyrics,
Then what we do?
break them shits down,
Then what?
throw them back in your face,
Pew, pew.
and make you face
The
music. I'm your host, Willie So-So, and I got my partners in crime here. We got a full house today. That means we gonna be on some full clip bullshit tonight. To my right, as per usual, is...
It's your girl, Miss Happy. You know, your chocolate dip with the red lip.
Yes! I didn't even have to tell him to do it.
Well, if that's the case, I'm the angel then.
Again. And again.
Just haters. Haters.
Also, this week in his correct seating assignment is...
Yeah, that's fucked up. It's your boy Trevor. I don't like this camera neither because I look fat on this camera.
You ain't fat, Negro. You
I look
just,
nice on that camera. I think it's because of how the light hit my
you
face.
just swole.
Hey, we could switch because maybe
He
right
got
that
y'all got
fresh
me
out of
looking dark
prison.
as shit. I look like
Hey, it is a
darkness,
little-
darkness.
That ain't gonna make y'all act right.
That motherfucker, there's the light. That motherfucker might be a little crooked today.
And you know, you got
Directly
that fresh out of prison look.
in front
It's okay.
of me.
Man.
Who is
I
you
take-
today, lady?
I'm just Charlie right today. I ain't even on no bullshit. Just on some regular shit with the lip gloss. It's
Hit
not
it.
MAC. It's
Just
just
Yep.
it's just beauty supply stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just beauty supply stuff. Lip gloss. There ain't no MAC or nothing, but you know it's the beauty.
$1.50, you 2 for $5.
$1.50.
Why you get her
I do
started?
You
I do
buy
cut
now
out.
and leave.
Why
We
did
buy
you
clothes.
get-
We close in the minute. We closing the minute. Hurry up! Hurry up!
I do that for you.
America,
They
how
rush
y'all
you at the
been?
They rush you at the beauty supply store when you about to close though. It's so irritating.
Or when you stealing. If you see
This
that, hey, if you see
nigga.
that Chinese man slide in front of the door, it's finna go down.
Oh, for real?
Pull your
Because
phone out.
they one of them. They'll run after you.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no, they put hands on you.
they run after you. Like at Kroger and shit. Like they not running after you. They like fuck it, but the motherfucking boom in the parking lot.
They go down on 7 Mile. What's that, Wyoming?
You did pay for that. You do pay for that. I'm like, fuck, nigga.
God
Get the fuck out my face while I smack the shit out you.
Yep. This
So
is,
Charlie then
this is
stole
just-
before is what she's trying to tell us, everybody.
Pretty much, you know.
Pay for that.
Yeah, this is her. Yeah, I'm
got
just
the
gonna
whole
be
routine
chill,
down
y'all.
pat. She been
I'm just
through
gonna
that
be
shit.
chill, y'all. I'm just gonna be chill and stealing
We
shit from
already
their
know.
beauty supply store.
No, not at all. Not at all.
America.
Now Walmart is a different story. I don't
Well,
steal
I'll
from
be
the beauty
damned.
supply stuff.
And now you stealing from the good white people. Look,
Good white
The
people.
reason why the police out there at Walmart now, huh?
she
Oh,
the
yeah,
reason
for
why
sure.
they got
She the
all the
reason
black
why.
hair care products
Oh, yeah,
locked
for
up
sure.
behind some shit.
Self-checkout bandit.
That's what that is.
sure.
That's so irritating to me, though. Like, really? Y'all
What?
gonna tie down the black hair products?
Yes, it's called racism. But we won't discuss that. We're
Man,
gonna get
shit.
to some lighter
Cause
hearted
I was
shit.
the motherfucker getting that 55-inch and y'all, and they thought it was a fucking vacuum cleaner.
Because
Moving on.
why?
Don't get mad cause y'all ain't think of it first.
Nigga, I'm
I
bald.
wear my
What the fuck
pinches.
I need to think
Right,
of
I wear pinches. I don't worry about my
That
inches.
nigga shot.
But America, how y'all been?
Smooth as eggs.
Last we left y'all, we were talking about
I never seen smooth eggs a day in my life. Ew. Like the outside of the egg.
you
Or
know,
like after you
never
crack it.
mind. Never mind. How was y'all week,
You should have said
weekend?
smooth as Willie bald ass head. You know what what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what to compare it to. Maybe
Yep, we're just gonna let this float directly in the air.
a Whopper.
Whoppers are smooth.
Yes, so moving on. What the fuck did we talk about last week, man? What the hell? Y'all done threw a nigga off his square already. This is the type
What
of
did we talk
this is
about?
the type of bullshit that we're gonna be
I
going
don't
through.
know. What the fuck we talk about?
No, we talked about being in love with addicts. That's what we were talking about.
Oh, yeah, the addiction show.
Yeah, we were talking about being.
Y'all talking about crack? Yeah.
Nah, that's what I thought.
Any type of addiction,
Any type of
and,
addiction.
like your boyfriend's being in love with a kleptomaniac like yourself,
I'm a
that kind of thing.
I'm a survivor.
Are you
What?
really? Because I mean, listening to you talking about your stealing habit, I think you might be the addict that
Klepto.
somebody might have been in love with.
Kleptomaniac.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
Nonetheless,
here
Well,
she
take me, I'm a
comes.
survivor.
America last week we actually were halfway
No.
decent and in order, and
Wait,
which
halfway?
just halfway.
Oh, okay.
Just halfway. I would suggest that everybody goes back, take a look, 7mileradio.com / face the music. Check out our previous episodes and how we get down. Mark,
What's the word?
what's good with you, man?
Oh man, same old shit, different toilet. Closer and closer.
Nah, man, you can't say that, dog, because I walked up and I seen the joint in the lot. I seen
What
the
you talking about?
joint,
What you talking
the
about?
mobile, man.
Oh,
The
The
Batmobile.
mobile. I seen it in the lot, bro.
The Mark Mobile.
The Mark Mobile. I like that.
Yeah.
Mark Mobile.
the 7 Mile Radio news van has arrived.
Yeah.
That's it. So
We gonna be riding this summer.
yeah,
You can catch
yeah.
us on Bay
oh
Live.
shit, that's just the first one too. We gonna throw a whole fleet of them out here.
My man.
I mean, so yeah, that's the first like Air
That's the
Force
fleet.
One. The Air Force One.
Facts.
That's News Force One and shit.
Fair enough.
So we get that out there. So then yeah, we got the news. I'm sorry, the meet and greet, the traffic jam.
Yes, sir.
Not next month. Damn near next week. Shit,
Yeah,
20th.
May
Shit, on the 20th.
20th.
Let's get
Yeah, so that's gonna be, everybody that's coming out want to come out. I mean, I'm actually, since the deadline is up for the people to get the T-shirts in time for the event. What I'm gonna do now is go ahead and open up the Eventbrite for people that just want to go ahead and pay tickets online that haven't, bought tickets or whatnot. And that's what I mean. All of y'all just, y'all crew and shit. I'll be there. But,
Yeah.
but the thing about it is, we wanted people to have T-shirts for the damn photo shoot, right? So
Yeah.
it was a deadline because the T-shirts take a week to get here. So
Got
you know
you.
what I mean, so now it's all Eventbrite. You got to go online and purchase your tickets, your proof of purchase there, and then everything else is everything. We have some vendors and live
Bet.
whole situation. Just come to the damn event. You will see.
Absolutely. Hit
Hurry up and buy it.
7mileradio.com to
Hurry up and
find
buy
out
it.
more details about it. Y'all gonna want to be in the building for this shit. It's gonna be live and litty and all that.
That's right, because I'm gonna be there.
Face the
And-
music and the 2 Live crew.
Whoop, whoop.
2 Live crew gonna be there.
Don't stop, Papa. Let me see you do the prom.
Long story short, what we're hearing is
Do the round.
Happy is gonna have her cleavage out,
Yes, I
and
know.
Charlie plans to show her manipples.
Manipple.
I was a DJ at that moment.
Eventbrite to get your tickets.
And
Hit 7mileradio.com to find all that information out.
guess
What
what?
a-
And still purchase your merch.
Purchase your merch. Hit 7mileradio.com. Get some of this fly shit to wear, man. Please. And
Super
thank you
duper
in
fly.
advance for your support. Also, you
What's
still
up, Nubian
have
Queen and everybody else on YouTube checking it out?
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
on
Still
Facebook.
have-
Where's everybody tuned in from, by the way?
Nubian Queen.
Hey, Happy, I just want to tell you on air, congratulations again for your big hit on the Tubi. You
What
know
up?
I'm saying?
Hey!
Your big hit on the Tubi.
Yeah.
It's
Tell
on
them
my watch
about it.
list. I gotta check it out. It's on my watch list though.
For
but
those that don't
Wait.
know, tell them about Devin the movie, Miss Happy.
Well, Devin, the movie written by Jay McClain. I've worked with her a few times, several times actually. And this movie is called Devin, and it's about hurt people hurting people. And I played your wonderful choir director who has the T on everybody. So go check that out.
She play a messy movie.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah.
It sounds accurate.
Yeah.
Anybody else got anything new or exciting to report going on in the world?
Man, we done had a hell of a weekend.
Yeah, we had.
Kevin Samuels died.
R.I.P.
Young
Kevin
Thug and the
Samuels.
whole YSL gang in jail. It's a whole bunch of shit.
Oh
going
dang! What happened to them?
Yeah.
The
I
Rico
think them niggas was killing shit for real.
racketeering and shit.
They obviously are. They doing some shit out here for
What
real.
was they
I thought
doing,
the
money
nigga was gay. I
laundering
thought
or
he was
something?
gay.
I did too.
Oh.
He's a gangster
Very
gay.
shocking.
gay.
Like,
I mean, there's some gay gangsters out here.
I mean, but he
Gang.
You said who you said this was again?
gangster.
gangsters.
Who you said this was?
Young Thug.
Young Thug, Gunna, the whole YSL. They put 26 people. They caught a Rico charge.
Dummies. Every
What the
time
heck
that
is
shit
a
happens,
Rico charge?
that's
When
Fed
they-
level
racketeering.
shit.
Yeah, when
It's
they
racketeering. It's like
Okay.
money
I'm
laundering.
sorry, y'all know I always
Long
be-
White
story
collar
short,
crime.
what they
white
did
collar
is took all. Yeah, it's
Them niggas is killing shit.
yeah, no, it's definitely a white collar crime. When they come and take your money, your houses, your everything, that's Fed level shit.
Yeah.
That's big boy shit.
That's big. Yeah, that's not no
Well, I
regular.
just want to
Big boy
know.
shit.
That's not no. We about to raid the weed.
Right.
I really need to know, what do they do with that money? Can I get a piece of that money?
Yeah, no, they
If you
use it
would've
to
told
buy
us
more
somebody-
dope, put more dope. Oh, I'm sorry, this ain't that radio show. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I just,
Yeah, the government.
just at
the
the
government.
end of the day,
The
somebody.
government use it for commercials
back-
to
they
say
put it
just
back
say
out on the
no.
street.
That's what they do. They use it for commercials to say just say no. We're official answer.
Okay.
R.I.P. Kevin Samuels as well. And
Yes.
fuck all y'all that's burning bread on this dead man's name.
That's
I
so
don't give a
weird to
shit
me.
if you
That's
don't
weird as
like
fuck.
him.
That's so
You
weird.
I
don't,
can't
you
stand
don't
that
talk
motherfucker.
ill. You don't
But I'm
talk
not
ill
gonna
about
talk
the
ill
dead.
about him. I'm not
You
You
know
don't
what?
talk
I'm not
ill
gonna
about the
disrespect
dead.
I
He was a funny motherfucker,
He
though.
didn't do anything to anybody.
At all.
Everybody's
He
mad at
did.
him. He mad at him for his opinion.
Correct.
There's people out there that actually did some shit to people that people give passes to. They still celebrated and praised.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know what?
That shit bothered a lot of motherfuckers though, because that shit applied to a lot of motherfuckers.
Okay, but it's still
that used to
so
watch
what? It's
that
an
video.
But you know
opinion
what,
though.
though?
It's
It's just- I looked at it as entertainment.
The
I
thing
never
that
looked at
killed
it.
me about it, and I never really subscribed to the dude, never really paid
I
him any
never
type
paid
of
attention
attention.
to him.
But the thing is, the motherfuckers that hated him the most was the motherfuckers that watched him the most.
every week.
That's
Every
ridiculous.
day. I think it
But
came
you know
out
what?
every day.
That's so weird because people are obsessed with people that they so-called hate.
Hey,
That's crazy.
You
That's
got
real
somebody.
life. And that's
All of
sad.
us got somebody on our that's watching our page every freaking day that's just seething like, I hate this mother.
Just trying
But
to
they
find something that they don't
but-
like.
Right. They just
Right.
on there.
You come see me, bitch.
Come watch
You
the
gotta
show.
keep
Why
watching
don't
my
you?
shit. Come see me, bitch.
Come
don't.
watch
And
the
speaking
show. Why
of
don't
come
you?
see me, I didn't have anything really
Hey,
going
babe.
on this week, but I do want to give a shout out to
Oh, love you.
my little brother, Michael R. Jackson,
Michael
Detroit
Jackson is
native.
your brother. Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael.
Not the Michael
No,
Jackson.
No,
Yeah, I had to throw that out
the living Michael R. Jackson, who is making his own name for himself. My brother is a Pulitzer Prize winning playwright whose show just opened up on Broadway last month. And as of 24 hours ago, my little bro got nominated for 11 Tony Awards. Shout out to the living Michael R. Jackson, little bro. I am
I know
super
that's
stoked
right.
and super proud of you, my guy. Do your thing. Give New York hell on my behalf. All right. Time to get to it. I got a question for y'all. Any of you all ever had an exit plan in a relationship? Like off the dribble.
No, I've never gone in with an exit plan.
Okay.
No, never.
All right. Mark, right about now would be a good time to drop the meme and leave it up for a second so America could take a look at it. I came across this meme recently about this young lady who said she was married, stay-at-home mom. Her husband was gainfully employed, making good money.
I thought you was about to say something else.
I'm sure you.
Just read the meme. Just read the meme. Anyway, I guess she got bored with being a stay-at-home mom, so she decided to start making money of her own. Only thing is she didn't tell her husband, and I guess she was getting guap. And then somehow or another, her husband winds up finding out about it. He's like, well, why didn't you tell me about this money you was making? And she told him, well, this was my rainy day money in case you and I ever got divorced, which set him the fuck off. America, y'all could check this meme out at your leisure. But I'm asking, anybody ever had an exit plan for their relationship? Not that it was going bad, but you just was on some just in case this shit don't go right.
Type down.
I got a way out.
Yeah,
Anybody?
I'm gonna tell you, I didn't have an exit plan, and I was a housewife when I was married. But I should have had an exit plan because of the bull fuck foolery that I went through. So yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at her for having the exit plan, which means that if anything happened and they did get a divorce, she could walk away. You know, he might be a little confused, like why she don't want nothing. Because I got my stuff together, Pooh. Keep your stuff. I'm out.
Okay. Charlie, what about you?
I never been in a situation to where I actually needed an exit plan, to be honest. But
So you just ain't never been in nothing that deep to where it was like you even had to think about it.
only thing I had as an exit plan is a backup nigga. That's about it.
That's
But
an
that's
exit
still-
plan for your ass.
But that's still that's
I had a
another
backup
exit plan.
nigga, but I didn't have like that extreme.
I mean,
exit plan.
They used to call it an
they
ace
also
in the
call
hole.
An
that,
exit hoe. I had an exit hoe.
or they call that,
Ace in the hoe.
Ace.
they actually
Exit
call
hole,
that,
you-
they actually
Lord.
call that cheating, but neither here
they
nor
call
there.
They call that an a- they call it an
not
anus.
necessarily. No.
She said an exit hole. That's what she
Right,
said.
that's what she said.
I'm like,
That would
exit.
be an
That's,
anus.
No, ace.
Yeah, I was going to say that would make you a whole asshole.
I don't
But-
want that. We said ace in the hole, right?
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's not cheating at all. Honestly, it's a situation to where like I always got him. If he ain't got nobody, then I can fuck back with him. But I'm gonna see what this is talking about over here. You know what I'm saying? I love it here. I enjoy it here. And if we don't work out, bitch, I'm about to go back to my old nigga. That's not cheating at all. It's just me going back to what
You
I'm
always
used to.
keep-
prepared.
Okay.
Being
This
prepared.
is what I'm going back to what I'm used to.
You
I'm not
like
cheating.
Bruno Mars.
I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
leave the
I love it.
door
It's like I love it here, and
You know
then
what?
like the
If y'all
woman.
motherfuckers don't stop yelling around these motherfucking mics like that. These
gonna
motherfucking
leave
headphones
the
on my goddamn ears.
What about
My
you,
mic keep
Trouble?
going down. Y'all shit keep getting louder.
What about you,
the fuck going
Trouble? You ever had an exit plan
Hell
for
no.
a relationship? No?
Hell no.
All in.
'Cause I'm still
You in
friends
it-
with all my exes. So I
Right,
would
you
never
in it
say
to
no
win
shit
it.
like that on TV.
So we got two exit plans and a nigga pleading the fifth.
Plead the fifth.
Got
I
it.
plead the
Young
fifth.
Thug, take a,
One,
hey,
two,
take notes,
three,
nigga.
four. Got it. No, I've never had an exit plan.
How many side pieces did you have?
I ain't never had a side piece. I'm constantly being the side piece. I'm constantly
Well, we know
somebody's
that. We
exit
know
plan.
that. But when you're not a filthy fucker,
No,
what are you doing?
When I get into a relationship, I'm all in for it.
Absolutely, I agree with
Period.
that.
I'm all in.
When we in it, we gotta be in it though. Ain't no halfway. You gotta tell me what's going on too. I can't just assume that like,
Okay.
we
Fair enough.
in it. But like, hey,
you better be in it to win it.
When we all in it, I'm in it. I ain't fucking with nobody. But if you do some bullshit, I'm up out of here. I gotta go. Are you going? I'm
All right, I did.
I don't want to play.
Well,
Yeah, because I don't like it. Like, if you cheating, why you ain't tell me? Because I could have been cheating
I
too.
could have cheated too.
Like, seriously?
That don't sound safe.
No, none of it sounds safe, right?
The way y'all be dancing around dingalangs
It's-
and vaginas is just
it's,
not
it's
safe.
all
It's
it's
not
all
safe.
a risk.
Look,
It
just
sounds like
have
it's just a clinic
But-
trip waiting to happen.
Right. Too bad. R.I.P. What's the name? Herman Kiefer.
Wow. Anyway,
That's has a
America.
disgusting name. to
It is with
That name sounds disgusting.
Herman Kiefer. You got something.
Kiefer.
nigga.
Dustin
If you had to
Herman
go see
Kiefer.
Herman Kiefer,
that shit was
you messed
actually
with the
named.
wrong Kiefer.
But I'm gonna say this.
And they're pretending they coming for a birth certificate and shit.
I
I
about
can't
to
get
say-
my birth certificate.
That's
Right.
the fact
They
that
got
you,
it
the
too,
fact
didn't
that you
they?
can get an AIDS test and a birth certificate at the same spot
That's
is problematic
too.
in and of itself.
I'm about to say I thought they did birth certificates. I
But,
remember Herman Kiefer.
America-
That sounds familiar.
It is this meme
Oh
that
no!
has
Don't play with
brought
me.
to light.
Don't play with me.
Hold
Nah.
on.
We're not gonna play with Shantae now. We ain't gonna do that.
It is with this meme.
We're not gonna play with me.
that this
I
particular
just said I remember
topic was brought up this week. Just glancing over that bullshit.
Just slide it through. Just slide it through.
America, this week we talk about having 1 foot
said, "I don't know
out
what I meant."
the door.
Don't worry about it. It was just funny.
1
It was
foot
me and
out the
her.
door.
Charlie
Oh,
Kiefer.
that's
And
Whatever.
Nasty.
Charlie Kiefer. That's nasty.
What do you have on your kefir?
Huh?
Oh God.
What's in your wallet?
Apparently not condoms. If you niggas is headed to Herman Kiefer.
That's if you
America.
kept them in your wallet. That's why you ended up
America,
at Herman Kiefer.
one more time. This week we talking about having one foot out the door and
Goodness
exit
gracious.
plans in relationships. And the Face the Music song
Why
of
do y'all
the
make me
week
cry every time?
is "I Told You So" by Solange.
Beyonce little sister.
Beyonce little sister, who's way more talented and a better songwriter. But that's
Honestly,
neither
that's a
here
topic
nor
for
there.
another fucking day. And you're
It
gonna
is.
watch your fucking mouth.
It is.
Ooh, the beehive.
Come
That's
at me,
okay.
bro. I said what I
You're gonna
said.
watch your fucking. You should have just sat there and drank
I
your beverage.
said what
you should
I
have just sat there and drank your
said.
fucking beverage.
The
Again,
beehive be so
the
intense.
Face the Music
I'm finna have a
song
titty
of
fight
the
here.
week, and I want this to be clear because I'm finna say
I'm the
it
cameraman.
all at once. The Face the Music song of the week is "I Told You So" by Solange, the more talented, better songwriting sister.
You're a petty motherfucker. because
You're
you sat up there and
absolutely
repeated
fucking
it.
right.
Just play
You're
say the
right.
fucking lyrics.
Boom, 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 boom for her. America.
He don't want to.
He did it already. We're redundant. For me
Have
to
you
hear
all
Right.
have you all ever had an exit plan, America?
He was on the right key and everything.
Get off and into the comments and tell us about it.
Get
Because
off
this
in the comments.
I did say that. That
He
would
said
be a
get
hell
off
of a
into the comments.
that would be
Oh, get off.
He said get off into the.
Y'all get off on the comments on his phone, not mine, because I ain't waterproof my shit. Don't get off on my comments.
Anyway, wherever you getting off at, here go the lyrics
Just give him the lyrics.
to
Just
the
please.
song. Verse 1. I know you hate I think this way. I know you think that it's wrong with me. I know that everything's strong today, but the longer we go, I know the fire will soon start to fade.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe I'm walking too long for this race. I know you said that you won't do the same. So as I'm writing this song, so the day that I see that I'm right, I'll play this record with a smirk while I say I told you so.
She has trust issues.
She's literally sitting saying, yeah, shit sounds good. It looks good right now. We're doing great. It's all kiki and we smiling and crewed up and booed up and everything. But there's going to come a time when you don't want me, I don't want you, and we're going to go our separate ways.
Why do you think that in a relationship? Like, why
That's-
would you go into a relationship
That is
thinking that?
actually
It's
the
a-
question that I wanted to ask y'all.
Oh,
I think it's a trauma response.
It
You know,
is,
It's a
yeah.
trauma response. A lot of people can't help it.
Do y'all think that's cool, though?
No, it's not
No.
cool, but it's a trauma response. So the thing is, the thing that kind of helps this type of shit is the relationship that you in. You kind of got to put your shit out there in the open and low key, like, hope for the best. So when you put your shit out there, like, hey, I've been hurt this way. I've been hurt this way. This happened to me. Da da da. The person that you're with is supposed to be understanding of that and constantly, not constantly, but like reassure you that we're good, we're okay, everything's
Yeah.
gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't always work out that way. So everybody wind up with an exit plan or exit strategy, whatever the case. may be.
Charlamagne got these niggas talking different nowadays.
How was that?
That nigga
you.
said that's a trauma response. You know, he
It
always
makes
he
sense, though.
You know, this weird nigga like the poster child for mental
health
health.
and shit.
He used terms like that. No, that's a trauma.
I'm starting to
But you
realize
know what? That is
somehow
so
or
true.
another,
It is,
and
though.
for some
It
odd
is
ass
trauma.
reason,
Nigga, that nigga fucked up.
Yeah, we all fucked up.
why in hell's name
all
does
are.
Trouble have such a hate towards Charlamagne the God, though?
Charlamagne is an a-hole.
No, I fuck with that
But
nigga. I like that nigga a lot.
I get what he's saying.
But he a weirdo.
He is.
Yeah.
I'm a weirdo, so I don't. I
All right.
I
respect
fuck
it.
with you too.
Right.
So, all right, so we
Unbiasedly.
we
you
don't
fuck
think
with
that
weirdos.
is we don't think that it's cool. We don't think that it's cool to go into a relationship with an exit plan or thinking on some level that it's not gonna work or
No,
expecting
you
not to work.
shouldn't.
Because
You shouldn't.
at the
You have
end
to
of the
go
day-
in with an
But
open
we
mind.
also understand that shit happens.
It does, but you also have to go at the end of the day. Everything happens. You can drive your car and get into an accident. It's the same thing. It's the same.
I don't get in my
thing.
car like, oh damn, I'm about to have an accident.
You feel me? It's the same fucking difference.
So
At the
why
end of
would
the day,
you-
you have to take a chance on. If you want to still date, you gotta take a chance on people.
You do.
You might end up been done wrong, or you might not. Like
It's
you
like
have to take
playing
the chance.
craps.
Like you
I
gotta
think
take a
that's.
chance.
I agree with that point to a degree, but I think there's a difference between taking a chance on a nigga and
Being
then
stupid.
going to a situation with the expectations of it failing, like just the
Right.
knowing of
Knowing-
it failing,
right.
because that kind of defeats the purpose. You know what
Like,
I'm saying?
you might
I
as
feel
well
like
not be
you
in
might
it.
as well just keep doing your thing.
Right,
You
because
know what
that's
I'm saying?
pretty much what she
Stuff like
said.
that.
She said that she know. I know eventually you're gonna turn out just like the rest of these
Except for there are so many people, men and women, who
think like
feel
that.
exactly that.
niggas. But that's jacked up is what we're saying.
It is, but again, it's a trauma thing.
I know it's a trauma thing, but we have to deal with our trauma.
And we have
a lot
to-
of times
this is
we
why you
sweep
need
it
to
under
come
the rug.
This is why you need to come healed into a relationship.
But
Come
some
healed.
people think they're healed, but they don't realize they're healed until they get them
Into a
triggers.
relationship. Them
Them
motherfucking triggers be
Them
something
triggers.
else. I'll be like,
Them
bitch,
triggers.
ah!
Look, the only reason I keep
Bitch.
saying that because I just got triggered not too long ago, and I was like, damn, I thought I healed from that, and I was sitting there just like, nigga,
Twitching
I'll
and
be
shit,
honest,
bitch.
I ain't never met a healed motherfucker in my life.
Because
They don't
completely
exist.
I think no one.
Everybody say that
technically,
shit. Them niggas don't exist.
No one
Ain't
is
none of us
ever
here.
But
fucking
there
healed from
are
their
also
traumas.
levels to it though.
it's right. I was about to say
There are
that.
also levels to
There's
it.
levels.
No,
yeah.
that's where toxic come from. When you try to categorize different
No,
levels
because-
of
I mean, 'cause-
fucked up. Like
because-
he's a little fucked up.
but see, look,
he's a lot
there's-
of fucked up.
No, but I mean, I
Everybody's
guess that's a
messed up.
bold.
Fucked up
That's
is
a
fucked
bold way to say
Everybody's
it.
messed
Nah,
up.
fucked
Everybody's
up ain't
fucked
fucked up.
If your rim bent on your car, that bitch bent. Whether it's been a little bit, been a lot of bit, that motherfucker boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom,
but
that
you
bitch
know
bent.
what? It's gonna cost less to get it fixed if it's bent this much versus
Oh no
bent that
way!
much. My only point is this. And you're right. Nobody is 100% cool. Everybody got some damage. Everybody come with some baggage,
Mama
and
issues,
you
daddy
can't
issues,
you
something.
can't forget shit that happened to you. You can get over it, but there is always gonna be these spaces in your mind, in your heart.
And this is where that open communication comes in.
There
Because
we
you gotta
go.
talk about like your previous trauma so the other person can actually understand exactly where the fuck you coming from. Because if they don't understand your triggers, how the fuck they supposed to know?
True.
I'm in this bitch.
For real.
You in this bitch snapping. Motherfucker, da-da-da, they looking like,
Oh, what the hell happened?
I didn't know. You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? So you gotta put that shit on the floor so they know.
So check this out. In verse 2, she sort of kind of softened it up a little bit, but it's
did you
still the
soften it
same
up?
bullshit. Well, here's how she softened it
She's
up.
hurt. Don't call it bullshit.
No, I'm figure of speech, but
hurting.
okay. She's like, I know you hate that I think this way. I could be wrong. Yeah, open fucking mic. Let's just burp on that bitch. Right, sure.
My mic ain't even fucking work.
It is.
It is,
It's
'cause
working.
we all
It's working
heard that,
just
nigga.
fine.
America just
Y'all
heard
sit right
all of
next
that.
to me.
Your ears are. You need to clean your ears.
I
Let's
think
go.
that it's because you won't be on your mic.
Right. Anyway, here go the
On a
lyrics.
motherfucker.
I know you hate that I think this way. I could be wrong, but the chances ain't great. I know your calls and sweet messages will turn from daily to just to make me smile to plain necessary. I know your vision, your eyes just see me, but somehow time seems to make it blurry. And so I'm writing this song so the day that I see I'm right, I'll play this record while I cry and I say, I told you so.
I'm not gonna hold you up. This song is very triggering. I'm getting flashbacks.
This is the business more talented than Beyonce.
That's what he said.
She
That's
is.
what he said. He said that.
Maybe
bullshit.
we
But
should
her-
play the
her-
song.
Absolutely.
But you want to know
Oh.
why? I'm gonna tell you.
Alright.
I think because her lyrics from the few songs that I have her seem to be a little deeper than
They are.
Beyonce. Like she's more of a poet.
She absolutely is.
I don't listen for that when I come
See,
for R&B.
exactly.
I want to hear you sing. Can you sing?
See that?
She can.
I don't care about your lyrics.
Okay,
I go
Simon
listen-
Cowell,
I
can
go
you
li-
sing?
I go listen to some Lauryn Hill. I want to hear some poetry. Can you sing? Because your sister can.
This is what it is.
No, see.
But
wait,
check this
wait.
out.
This other,
This is what it's come to.
You like that petition song, don't you?
Oh no! What the
That
hell?
partition.
Hold on. This motherfucker didn't hear nothing but suck dick and surfboard.
Right.
So,
That's what
yeah.
when he heard
I'm
that, he was
pretty
like,
sure
"I love."
that's not the one
I love
that we
Beyonce.
need to talk about critiquing. Who
I love
got talent.
Beyonce.
Hell no! I ain't She's talented though. She do the subliminal shit.
That's what we were just talking about.
She does
Nobody know
subliminally
what
talk
that shit-
freaky, like.
That's what I'm talking about.
Driver
Yeah.
rolled down the partition. I'm like, what the fuck she?
Yeah.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah. Now,
that's right.
and off air,
Yeah, I
go
know
ahead and
that's
tell him what the
right.
fuck she was talking about when she said lemonade. Go ahead and tell him. Then and watch him really love that motherfucker.
I'm telling you.
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly my
I
point.
just recently learned when she said some shit about the watermelon in the
See there?
seeds.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Nonetheless, let's
She
get back to it.
subliminally talks nasty. I love that
freaky
bitch.
motherfucker.
So now let's
Love
get back
that bitch.
to the more talented.
Wait a minute, what she say?
Oh, see, here we
Boy,
go.
shit, I like, boy. I snapped to that shit.
When she say drunken love, she like, I've been drinking watermelon.
Oh, she's talking about some semen.
Them kids.
See,
Babysitter club.
Lord, you know, and I ain't never noticed that. Because I'm not.
Because you never really noticed it, Happy. Ever.
I never.
Ever. You never.
I never.
But
Think about ego. It's too big. It's too wide.
I know that was talking about
it's
a penis.
Too strong.
I know that.
Love that bitch. Go ahead.
Okay,
Come on,
now
before I
back-
get distracted.
Right. You before?
Yeah.
Nonetheless. So
It's almost unanimous.
here's my question. Next, because I'm just gonna skate on by. So, and y'all done already touched on it, but I'm gonna ask the question anyway. Do you think it's possible? And I won't say because it's not possible to give your all if you have an exit plan. But do you think
Right.
it's possible to have a successful relationship if you got one foot out the door in your mind and or in your heart? Is it possible to still keep that relationship on the rails, especially when ain't shit going wrong, except for in your mind, you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop?
Is it possible to smoke crack and pass a drug test?
No.
Exactly, motherfucker.
Yeah, this has been Face to Music.
Well,
But you know what?
Deadass.
Let me say this though.
No, sir.
I want to say yeah, it can. I'm not saying because
you don't go and ask your grandparents if that shit ain't possible. Oh, it's possible.
because if the other party
Shit's been
if the
done.
other party has bare minimum expectations of you, it can work.
What you mean?
There are a shitload of marriages that have lasted 30, 40, 50 years.
We talking healthy, functional marriages?
You call
or
it
we
what
just
the
talking
fuck.
about just some
Hold on,
niggas
look here,
just stuck
Charlemagne.
together?
You
We
could
talking
call
about
it.
just two
Look here,
niggas just like,
Charlemagne.
come
You
on.
could call it what the fuck you want to
Talking
call
about
it.
some circumstantial shit.
Right.
I'm sitting
Because if we are talking about healthy relationships, that shit ain't going.
If we
Yeah,
talk about
ain't gonna
healthy
work.
relationship,
Ain't gonna
it's not a whole lot of them out there.
It's just
But
too angry
what we're
motherfuckers.
saying,
The next question has to be define healthy relationships because
Right.
it's at that point just like all of us ain't completely healed
Well,
from
let's
some
say
other
happy.
shit.
Fuck healthy. Let's say happy. Let's take
Okay,
healthy out.
and
happy.
okay, so if that is the case, I'm sitting
There's
here
some-
to tell you there are relationships that have lasted 30, 40, 50
there's some
years.
happy toxic relationships.
Because they both get knocked off on the side. I put a smile on my face every time I buzz a
So-
nut and go to sleep with a smile.
Yep. So it's so again. I ask my question:
home happy
Is
as hell every
it
day.
possible
Right.
to sustain a relationship when you got one foot out the door?
No.
Okay.
And I'm saying yes. I'm saying yes. It just depends on
You're waiting
your
on the other
partner.
shoe to drop consistently. That one time that person fuck up and they keep fucking up by doing whether it's something big or small. You got that foot out the door. You gonna turn the other foot. You up out of there. That is not fucking possible.
I think
it's just not.
Well, I think
It's not. That shit
Well,
don't even
here's-
make
I'll
sense.
put it like this.
At
I-
this point, leave.
I get what you're saying, but here's what I've seen in real time and in real life.
I've been the real time,
Motherfuckers,
real life.
hold
so-
on. Motherfuckers literally get content with what's on this side. And they start making concessions. They start settling. They start saying, well, as long as it ain't this, as long as it ain't that, we good. And
You
they
got
start
people have bare
literally
minimum
dialing back
Or
and pushing the
expectations.
goalposts further and further and further away.
And that's what keeps the
and
relationship
that's how
going.
that's how the shit stays.
And that's why I said that, because I do agree with you. But at the same time, the only reason why those type of relationships work, whether it's male or female, the spouse or significant other have to have bare minimum expectations of their mate. Period.
That's one way to put it.
And I don't like to say mate because, I can't have a mate.
You can have a mate. It's 2022. You can mate it the fuck up if you want to.
True.
There's a girl that
Another
girl says
conversation
she tried
for
to
another
kiss.
day.
She ain't like it, but you can try it too.
Another conversation for another day.
Yeah.
I like this.
You
You
stupid.
get you a sugar mama. Sugar mama. You can go ahead and dance on that rainbow.
So, it's with that said.
Beyonce has a song called Kitty Cat, by the way.
It's
She
with
likes
that
the kitty
said. Go listen to the song. Nigga, you got all the kitty cat sounds, don't you? Yo, but look, okay, so here goes the bridge for the song that literally piggybacks on everything that we're saying. I know the newness of it all seems right, but baby, I'm no fool and I got pride. This happily ever after love shit just lasts a while. I know you think you love me, but love ain't never stopped nobody from creeping around every once in a while when things start to settle down. So I won't look like a clown. I'ma call it now. I told you so.
Yeah, that's definitely trauma like a motherfucker. That bitch been hurt.
Right,
she been hurt a lot of
fuck.
motherfucking times.
She
and she's to
crazy.
a point where she like, I don't trust what a nigga. She's taking a nigga everywhere but fucking serious. So at that point, she's hurt. Okay, she's
Right.
fucking hurt, and
Because
that sucks.
He ain't
He ain't even
nothing.
did shit. Let him do something first. Let him do some
Hey,
bullshit
but
first.
that's in
But
his
that's a
favor,
lot
though.
of-
Did she get the fuck? Because a chick like that better off probably getting the fuck from you.
Yeah,
and at least she
you're
threw her
right.
chips in before she went and did some bullshit. She was kind of like, shit, all right, I'll fold. All right, I'm just going to get the fuck
It's
out
too
of here.
good to
before it
be
gets
true.
that
I'm
point.
not about to even.
I'ma head out.
Right.
So with that said, I'm gonna ask this question, and I don't think it's necessarily gender specific, but is there always, no matter how optimistic you want to be, is there always that feeling just somewhere deep down inside? Yeah, this shit ain't gonna work. Always, no matter what you say on surface, you somewhere in your mind, you might see something that just don't quite jive or gel, and this shit ain't gonna work.
I plead the fifth.
I'm gonna tell you. Look.
I plead the
I have gotten to a point where I'm looking at this nigga. You ever just give a nigga a look like,
Motherfucker.
that's who you is? That's
That's
you.
you?
If that
That's
look
you?
ever turn to looking back, you will see that nigga too, like same type of shit. Like, I hate you too, nigga.
Both these motherfuckers just in the goddamn Mexican stare-off, just looking at each other like, why
For
the
real.
fuck are we here?
But it's never at the same time. That's what's so funny because you're right. It's never
No,
at the
you know what it is? It usually always is. It's just that women don't pay attention to it until they got a problem.
I'm gonna tell you what it
Because
is.
the nigga be, I'm telling you, the nigga be unhappy in the motherfucking
No, the
relationship
thing
for just as long.
hold on. The
But we
thing
just
is,
show it a little
it's not a
different.
look. What winds up happening, y'all could be sitting on the couch watching whatever your favorite show is. Y'all take a look over each other and you smiling at him and he's smiling at you. But both of y'all think, I can't stand this motherfucker.
Oh, here's the thing, too,
Behind
right?
the smile.
Here's the thing, right? When
so
men
hurtful.
are unhappy in a relationship,
It don't
Nobody
matter.
gives a fuck.
It don't matter.
who
It
gives a
Also
fuck
true.
when they don't?
give a fuck.
But when
Also
y'all are
true.
unhappy about anything, it has to be dealt with.
Yeah.
It has
Right
to be
now.
addressed and
And
have to be
it's-
fixed.
it's
And we
def
can't
con
go
one.
on
Until
until
this shit
this
get
shit is
fixed.
fixed.
Also
but
true.
let us have a problem.
Also true.
That
Get
shit
over
is
it.
weird.
Nobody know who gives a fuck about us not being happy.
Man.
All true.
Because that shit.
All true.
Man, women are really
Shit,
self-absorbed. As
They
caring
are.
and
They-
The
compassionate
relationship
as
is
y'all
all
are.
about
Listen.
y'all.
Listen.
And keeping y'all happy. See how she realizing like, fuck.
Happy wife, happy life. Ever heard it?
Hey, and you be glad too when you in that unhappy relationship. You be glad when that bitch bring it to the
Yeah.
forefront. Like, wait, I'm just tired. I can't do this. About time, bitch. I've been sitting here waiting for you to get tired.
But
of
the
this 'cause I've
crazy
been
part
tired
about
of
it-
Happy wife, happy life. You ever heard it?
Yeah, and I
Trouble.
That's
Happy
the
wife,
reason
happy
why.
life.
Yeah, that bullshit.
Charlie, everybody heard it, right? Unhappy husband.
Who gives a fuck?
But I
Oh my God.
Pay
I
some
wanna
bills.
care.
Pay some bills, nigga.
Oh my God.
Go to work and pay some
No.
bills.
Let
nigga.
us, let us have a problem
Take care
with
of these
anything.
kids,
Who
nigga.
listen. I mean, even on social media, right? Any instance that a man has a conversation, an
He's
opinion.
soft.
But no, listen.
He a bitch.
We're not allowed to have standards on anything. Anything that we don't like, how dare you not like anything about a woman?
R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. Continue.
Anything. Don't say that you don't like anything about
Fuck
any woman,
boy.
period. You can't say shit.
You a fuck boy.
Nothing. You can't
Don't
say
have
you
an
can't
opinion
have no
on
standards
shit,
on what
yeah.
you like and what you like or don't like. Because if you give a standard on what you like, all the people that ain't in that pocket, they got a problem with you. And God forbid you say anything that you don't like. Because now all of the women that fit into that pocket are offended, and all of the women who come into their aid, okay, who don't fit into that pocket. Because who are you, nigga? No man, you can't say shit about nothing about women.
Like I like my girls with long hair.
No,
Look at this
nothing.
bald head ass
Nothing.
nigga. You
can't
a
say shit.
bitch. Where your
How the fuck, like nigga? I can cut my
We get
hair.
our whole life ran through with a fine tooth comb to find any motherfucking thing wrong, and it's gonna be magnified.
Yep. And this has been Face the... No.
But you know
Because
what, you guys.
those
That's
are
what
all
it
facts.
is.
But
Those
you
are
know what?
all
You guys
facts.
are right. As a woman, like I've been
As a woman,
as no
you're
Argue with me.
seriously.
I'm not.
You can't.
No, but
you.
seriously, like y'all know,
Which
y'all
is
know
usually how the
two-
arguments end. But go
the
ahead.
2 times I've been in Facebook jail is because I made the statement, "Women are selfish,"
Women are selfish.
and
And
it
don't like
was
to be held accountable for nothing. Because if you call them selfish, then it's y'all selfish. It's
I was
always
in-
the flip around. It's always the flip
I
around.
was-
But what about
y'all?
What
You
about?
don't, I don't give a fuck what you say. It's what about men? But me. We're not talking about us right now.
And anything
we're talking
after
about you
but
getting
is
your
bullshit.
shit straight, right? Y'all run us through the iron all the goddamn time. Don't say shit about what a woman do wrong.
That's why they told Kevin Samuels to rest in piss. They
Man.
was like, nigga, fuck him. Who is he to call me out on my
listen,
shit?
And then the thing
Bitch
about what he
ass
was saying,
nigga.
all he was
Literally,
doing- all he was doing.
They are
Wait,
saying
wait.
they're saying fuck you to him in perpetuity.
Mark is talking.
All he was doing was having people hold themselves accountable for having unrealistic
doing a little
standards
bit
for
more than that,
themselves.
but yes, in
men
general,
who wanted
yeah.
women who wasn't their standard, and women who wanted men who wasn't their
Absolutely.
standard. That's all he was
Absolutely.
expounding on.
He'll be holding the fuck out the women.
So,
So I just like,
and listen,
damn.
in case of point, what I just said, like any women, these women that wasn't even fit into the category of what he was knocking, right? But just them coming to the aid of the women who were offended,
Right.
That's the reason why you can't have no
Just
standards.
because he
You
had
can't
an
say
opinion
shit.
on women, period.
If
It was like, nigga,
it
you
was
ain't supposed to
abrasive
say
or not,
nothing.
because I've said some of the same things, right, or not so abrasively, but just having any opinion about women, you can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Because you get attacked.
Or you
one-
got to present it really gently, like a bitch ass nigga. Like,
Yeah, so docilely, yeah.
listen, babe, I'm just saying. Like, you got to be a
Also
bitch
true.
about it. If you come on
And you
like,
know
woo,
what?
woo, woo,
You-
it's like,
see, and that's how they encourage feminine men and shit.
Yeah.
They
Which
put
is
us
a
in the
whole nother
atmosphere
double
where we
standard
can't
that
be
comes
men
up
and shit,
because
and
y'all-
can't say shit.
you all
And now you
give
got
the
these soft ass men out here
same-
and us. Where's the real men? Where y'all
Right.
created all of these bitch ass niggas?
Yeah, and you
put
all
them
could
to the
create,
forefront.
you all could give the same harsh criticism to
Happy.
a man, and guess what?
Happy.
We just
Oh yeah,
supposed
that's
to take it.
that's the part I was
I
gonna
feel
say. That's the part I
attacked.
was gonna say. That's the
feel
part I was gonna say.
attacked.
That's the part.
But
They
happy
do it
they
all the
got-
time.
Happy I
Honestly,
feel attacked a little
I-
bit. Because
women-
it's accurate.
It's
women
so
give-
accurate.
So
women give-
accurate.
I'm gonna tell you
I don't
why.
Women
like
give
it.
men the same level, even further, the level of criticism that Kevin Samuels gave. But that was one man. But we got a whole species of women that talk like that about men.
Yeah.
And we just supposed to take this shit.
You're absolutely right.
I seen this TikTok video.
You're absolutely right.
And it said, this dude had made a video and he was like, hey, anytime my girl call, I'm answering first ring. She call and tell me she need me right now, I'm coming. Everybody in the comments like, look at this king, praise this king, praise this king. And then the girl said the same shit like, I don't give a fuck if I'm hanging out with my homegirls, we doing hood rat shit. When my nigga call, I'm up out of there, fuck y'all. Everybody in the comments like,
Pick me, you bitch, you a pick me.
Nuh-uh, you a pick me bitch, or you a you need
That's
to
so
dump that. You
weird
need
to
to,
me.
you hey look, you need to dump
That's
that
so
nigga
weird.
because he too clingy for that. I'm looking like, wait, why is my man's a king over here, but when a woman do the same shit, like why
That's
she?
so weird.
But why he
and
gotta
it be
be on
women?
that?
It be women that be on their head because those women be on that bullshit, and when
go
you
on
on
that
that
fuck
queen shit,
fuck
then they
shit.
they
Hey, but
don't
look,
I ain't gonna
Bring
hold
it
you
back
up.
full
When my
circle.
nigga call, I gotta go.
Those women
The
are
fuck?
probably the ones
I'm up
that
out of here,
have
bitch.
those are probably the same women that have exit plans right off the
the
rip.
rip.
but look at it though. Look, and this is the fucked up sad truth about it. That ideology is equivalent to racism. We can all admit that it's a problem and acknowledge it. But the shit will never fucking change. If you a man, you just gotta deal with that shit forever. Like
I
as
don't
many
know about
times.
that.
No, as
hope
many.
not.
Man, as many
Shit.
times
Listen,
I
as
don't know about
niggas.
all that.
It's been 400 motherfucking years.
Outside of this platform, this conversation, us men having that same conversation we having, will be the nails will be thrown through our asses.
I dig what you're saying, but I'm gonna say this about the analogy. The only difference there is that you can change it in your relationship. I can change it in mine.
Yeah.
You and you can change it in your
I can change it.
relationship.
I can change it.
Yeah. Go Charlie.
Thank you.
But look, that's the only difference. It's always going to be per situation. But I do get the analogy you was making.
Yeah, but that's like trying to pull a crackhead off the pipe. Nah, I can't fix her. You can't fix no one.
You know
Nah,
what?
you can't. If she already has that ideology, that
you gotta find one. You gotta find one that
and
fits
if
you.
she
That's
already-
about
moldable. Like that's
Well,
why R.
no.
Kelly. That's why R. Kelly be in high schools.
Once
he
again-
try to catch
Oh,
him from
shit.
this big.
Oh God!
So by the time they get this big,
Mute him right now.
I'm telling you, Rob.
We were almost out.
Hey, why you always see
Mute
them
him.
old guys with
Mute
the
him.
young girls?
Mute
But
him.
you know what?
Mute
You
him.
gotta- hold on.
Mark, mute him.
And they
Mute
talk
him.
down on them
Mark,
niggas
he's still
too.
talking.
Hold
Mute him.
on. But I can say this. No, the only reason why I say I disagree with that is because I grew up. My mom, God rest her soul, she was the type of woman y'all talking about. Like, if you said the wrong thing, she was. So I learned and picked up some of those habits. And at the end of the day, I have learned to change those habits. So you can't really say that. It just depends on
You
the type
just said though that you do the shit.
I don't do it anymore. I have done it.
You
yes.
have done it.
But what
my
I'm
point-
saying,
the point I'm
no,
making,
but you said
it's a
that you can't
generational
change
thing.
it.
No,
No, but
It's something
It's-
that
it's something that-
it's something that you can change,
It's something-
and B is going to be per relationship that it can be changed.
Right.
No, it's not going to be no widespread sweeping change.
I feel like y'all
But
niggas was the
you could
kids
change
waiting
it.
on your fathers to come home for Christmas.
My father was
Instead
at
of
the
us
crib
just being
day
honest
one.
right now. That shit ain't gonna change.
My parents still
yeah,
together.
it will change.
I
A
think
person
it-
have to want to change.
A
A
person
person
has
have
to
to
wanna
see
change it.
the
Also
problem and then want to change,
Okay,
and that's
but-
where the
so
change
that means
comes
that every
in.
woman in the world would have to acknowledge that there is a problem first before we even get into fixing it.
And some
Every
of them do.
person in the world.
Most
yeah.
of them gonna say, "I don't do that. I'm not like that."
Because people are
Because
narcissistic.
other women don't call them. You see how y'all held each other accountable? This conversation. You was like, "Happy, we do that shit." You're like, "Yeah, Charlie, we do."
That's rare.
If that don't happen in every situation, every conversation, it don't matter what me as a man, what I say to my girl, that shit going one ear and out the other.
Right.
Same thing, vice versa. I don't give a
But
fuck
that's
what
how
she be
I
saying
got
to
in
me.
Facebook
You
jail,
know what I'm saying?
'cause
So you can't
they
fix
didn't
that shit. I
appreciate
can't fix a
that.
No,
motherfucker.
absolutely.
It's for your peers
It varies.
sometimes
All right,
to hold you
listen.
accountable.
So
Yeah.
since nothing is absolute, let's just come to this understanding. Every woman isn't like that. It's enough of them for it to be an issue. But this is why I say it's not going to change on some widespread issue between her and them getting all of their women together and saying, hey, we need to change. You know where it'll wind up changing? It'll wind up changing in your relationship if you're with somebody like that and the woman that you're with can acknowledge it and y'all work on it and y'all change it for your relationship. And then I do the same in my relationship. Same with her. It's never
everything I just said
it's,
to you.
Except for you're acting like that. It can't happen, and it can't.
I'm not saying it can't. It's gonna take a very high level of manipulation.
All it's gonna
For you to
take,
change
all
the
it's gonna take is
characteristics of a human
somebody
being.
realizing
No.
that they don't want to go through the same bullshit they went through the last time and
No.
stop having
Yeah, for
exit
real.
plans
What-
and actually focus on the
Right.
relationship at hand.
Once you see
And that's
what
that
the
healed
problem.
shit. That's that
Right.
healed shit because you're open to the shit. A lot of people don't be open to shit because they so
Open
used
to
to that
change,
bullshit
right.
and
Yeah.
that bullshit ass trauma. So when you actually open up and be like, damn, like I do that shit.
Right.
Like I'm a nagging motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
But I be trying to everything don't need for me to say some shit. So
Yeah,
I be like,
everything don't need your attention.
I be shutting the fuck up.
Right.
Sometimes it's
So
necessary.
I be just like, I ain't even gonna say shit. But
Lord
you gotta
knows.
wanna fucking change. Like you have to wanna
You have
fucking,
to- you have
gotta
to wanna
fucking
change.
Every woman is not gonna hold themselves accountable. It's not how it works. Unfortunately, it sucks. It's just not how it works.
Let me
It's
give
not how it
a,
works. Sorry, I don't understand.
let me give a shout out to Nubia Queen, Sonia Simon, and Julius Ruley. What up, though, y'all in the comments?
What's
I really
happening?
appreciate y'all. And yeah, just to piggyback off of what Charlie said, you have to really know or understand what your issue is, because sometimes we have issues men and women, just people in general, our human nature is that we don't take accountability for our bullshit.
We don't.
We don't.
You know what? And know what's crazy? I think it was another video I seen on TikTok really quickly. The dude was like, it's sometimes better. Like, I know I just was talking about come healed, but at the same time, no one is ever completely healed. So when you actually with somebody that's not healed and somebody else that's not healed, it's better for y'all to heal each other so y'all can hold yourselves accountable in that relationship. Versus when you're not in a relationship, how the fuck you gonna hold yourself accountable? You think you good over here.
Right.
Like, of course, by myself, I'm gonna be good.
Two people that need healing ain't always the answer.
No.
To be together.
It's not. It's not.
It's
But
not
what I'm-
I do get what she's saying though.
But it's not. But what I'm
Sometimes
saying,
it's an exception to the rule.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm
always
saying?
the
So it's like because y'all can both like you don't necessarily have to like because I feel like nobody's ever gonna be completely healed. It's no the perfect
At all.
person does not exist. There's no
At
fucking
all.
such thing. So it's like at the same time it's like some people traumas may be worse than others. So maybe mine's is worse than his or vice versa. The case may be, and it's like
Or
okay,
just
let's
different traumas.
You feel me? Exactly.
So,
So it's
you
just
know,
like
You gotta
heal-
understand that person, know that person, understand their personality, and how they-
Exactly.
And understand what
Also,
to do and what their triggers are.
That person
Exactly.
has to understand you just like you understand them.
Mm-hmm.
And it is at that point that you got to trust them. Because when somebody holding you accountable, and this is something that we've talked about, I mean, this thing comes up a lot on the show. You got to be able to trust the person that you're allowing to hold you accountable, and vice versa.
Because if
So,
you don't, then it's not.
right,
you,
so
they ain't gonna be able to hold you accountable.
What
You ain't
winds
gonna
up
believe shit.
happening is you wind up having an exit plan. You wind up saying, see, nigga, I knew, and boom, you out. But when you actually sit and say, you know what? I'm going to do what I need to do to make this work. I need to, even if that includes taking accountability for some of my fuck ups. And I'm going to listen to you when you hold me accountable. You listen to me when I'm holding you accountable. And that's how you sort of kind of start getting to the healing shit.
Right.
Yeah, but you can't be with somebody that keeps stabbing you in the same wound.
No doubt.
And then they like heal.
No doubt.
Heal.
No doubt.
But you gonna keep stabbing me in the
doubt.
same wound.
And
Right, like
eventually-
what?
Do it. Like,
Now,
where's
see-
some motherfucker? Nah, I told you.
Now, see, the thing is, we're at least for the topic, we weren't talking about you getting, stabbed over and over again, you getting hurt over and over again, and then you start to figure your way out of it. Nah, we talking about you go into it,
Right.
and you thinking to yourself, if X, Y, and Z don't line up like I want it to line up,
I'm out.
I'm out. That's no way to be in a relationship.
None.
It's
At all.
not.
No.
And I had
And-
learned that. Like, no.
You gotta at least give it a shot, right?
Gotta give it a try. You gotta
Sure.
dive in. You know what I'm saying? Don't just put your little feet in the water. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
you know
don't-
how to swim.
Exactly.
Haley Robinson Jr.
Black Ice.
Junior,
Woo woo.
What up, though, Brody?
why y'all can see these people and I can't?
'Cause
Oh, okay.
perhaps I know I'm on YouTube with it, but
Oh,
I
Who's
don't
on
think
Facebook?
is there anything else that we need to add to this? I know Trouble over there typing like a madman.
Me.
Who the fuck is me? He looked like he was literally getting into a Facebook argument about to get himself thrown in
hell
Facebook
no.
jail.
Not throwed.
Arguing with folks on Facebook about
You about
what
to
we
get
talking about.
throwed?
Nah, I'm on my last strike. They told me they gonna close my account next time they put me in Facebook jail.
Damn,
How y'all be getting to jail
I
like
swear,
this?
I've never
They told
been.
me I'm
I've
all
never.
I don't be on Facebook having debates and shit. I just share my
I
shit.
say
and
what the
leave.
fuck I want to. I'm like this in real life. I don't just
Listen,
be
and
doing
that's the
this on
thing. So
internet.
am I. But apparently, I say the shit so fucking eloquently because these niggas never throw me in jail. I feel like I don't have street cred on Facebook.
No, they give you the benefit of the
I've
doubt.
never been
They give you the benefit of the doubt.
in Facebook jail.
They like he got the salt and pepper. He don't mean it like that.
I was like, I know I didn't
seems
say
to be a
some
reasonable
shit.
man. He appears to
And
be.
I don't go out my way to piss nobody off, but I've been
Yeah.
Facebook jail just
No,
because.
I purposely switched the algorithms on my shit. I just started trolling
Okay.
white people just so that I
Okay,
could
here,
get into
you gotta
some
you
shit.
gotta get their attention, right? So get their attention. Post a titty.
Post. Why? I'm
Who
posting
titty?
titty.
Which
Okay.
titty?
Post a titty.
Any
That's
titty.
gonna give me a
Titty,
Facebook jail.
There you go. Want to get in Facebook
Got
jail?
it.
Post a titty.
Got it.
Hey, you know what?
I
I
see you
wasn't gonna say
fuckers
that.
in 7 days.
They don't even take the titty off sometimes. They go just what they do
They
is
gonna-
they
they
see
gonna
the notice.
mute it.
They say they go against our community standards, and we got to remove
or then
this
they'll blur
picture.
it out sometimes and say this can be.
Because they let girls go on Facebook, naked. Or, the girls that wear the sheer shirts, they just got the no bra on under it.
Mark,
They be going outside like
You
that.
know how?
They be going outside
just titties out. I'm talking about like no
You
little,
know how-
Franklin
no
did
little,
it.
look, no little chiclets.
She
over
was
the
on
nipples or
Soul
nothing. I'm talking
Train
about
with her
straight
titties
titty.
straight out.
You know how
Sheer shirt.
Trouble said he was coming to the traffic jam too, and he was gonna show us whole. Maybe I just show my whole ass on
Natural-
Facebook,
yeah.
and see if that
You
gets
gonna wear
me
the
on.
Prince
And
pants?
I'm gonna report your
Wait, I was
motherfucking
just about to
ass.
say
that shit.
Listen,
I'll
let me
put
tell
you in
something.
jail.
Listen, I strategically told him to post a titty, right? Because you on my friends list. Whatever you post, gonna come up my timeline. You post some nuts, you post your ass on Facebook, and you're gonna be deleted off my friends list and probably the studio.
Bro,
Yep.
I'm just trying to get my
That
street
is so
cred up.
funny.
That's it.
That's
Hey,
it,
Mr.
man.
Smiley Burris.
Hey,
Post
listen,
your nuts on Facebook, man.
listen.
It's a badge of honor to be put in Facebook jail.
Clearly, I feel like I'm being left out of an exclusive club.
For real.
I'm in the hierarchy of that shit. I feel
Long
like I got
story short, this
one
nigga's
strike
like the
left.
grand poobah
You hear
of
me?
Facebook.
I can show you. I teach you how to stunt. I get your ass up out of there so quick.
So anybody learned anything at all?
Well, let me say this real quick. Nubia Queen said our next topic should be trust once it's lost, can it be earned?
I know that's right. Because
Not a bad
Again.
topic.
Yeah.
Not a bad topic.
Yeah. What have I learned? I learned that you niggas are
It
still.
depends on the level
crazy.
of the breach of the trust. I'm gonna
Yeah.
save that for the rest for the next show.
Also facts.
Yeah.
What did you say you learned?
I learned that y'all are crazy as hell.
You didn't
just not
learn that
figuring that
today.
out?
You didn't learn that today.
I learned.
Yeah, well, I guess I did.
Say what you learned for
Make
real.
sure I remind you every week.
Okay, what I
You
learned is
learned.
that you should not have an exit plan, but you should have an exit plan.
Let it float. Where my crickets? Thank you. Trouble?
He said, "Well, crickets." I've learned that. I actually learned a lot from my homie right here, Charlie, and what she was basically saying is that relationships is basically like a fight. You know, you go in head first with the best intentions.
Right.
And if you come out with some lumps, that's life, motherfucker.
That's right,
You
for
know
real.
what I'm saying?
Dead
That's
ass.
life. You know, you win some, you lose some.
But you live.
But you live to fight another day.
Look here, Pops.
That's it.
Yo,
Hey,
and
man,
swear to
brother.
God, I'm not even gonna lie. In a slightly retarded sort of kind of way, that shit made sense. It made whole sense. Charlie
Because you know what he did? You know what the fuck he did? Learn.
quoted Friday.
Learn.
Yep.
You know what that is? Growth.
Growth.
Not even growth. Growth.
With
With
a
an
F.
F at the
Memory.
end.
You know what Solange ain't got on her head?
You know
Listen,
what?
I'm gonna have her come box your ass like she did Jay Z.
I ain't
Keep
gonna
talking.
be shit like Jay Z. I ain't got shit to lose. He did.
Charlie, you learned anything?
Yes, I learned as a woman I need to start holding myself more accountable.
Juice by that.
Now, hold on. Where the claps? I need the big claps. Them the standing ovation joints. Let them shits resonate for a second.
And it's not no pick me shit. I just need to hold
That's
myself more
real
accountable.
shit. Thank God.
Right. And we gotta start lifting each other up,
You feel me?
men and women. Like
Men
women,
and
we gotta
women, we
lift
gotta
our
live.
men up, and men lift our
You
women
beautiful, sexy, black
I'm heavy.
motherfucking kings.
I'm heavy.
That's right.
Is that too much?
I love my
It
black
seemed a
men.
bit forced. He was like, you oversold that.
You did.
Right.
Keep working on it. We'll try
I'm
you back
trying.
next week.
Okay.
We'll try you back next
Run
week.
it back
See-
again next week. I
see
got
what
you.
happens.
It's gonna sound sexy.
I learned that I ain't even gonna lie to you. For various reasons, I done had a shitload of exit plans, and I'm gonna try to change that.
no,
shit.
you're going to. It's no try. You're going to.
I-
Dive in. It's like a fight, like
yeah,
he said.
I did, and I
You either
truly
in it or you
truly-
ain't.
For
Yeah,
real.
I did, and
Everybody get their ass beat from
No,
time to time.
listen, I
As
feel
long
you.
as you don't windmill,
Yeah.
you still got your dignity.
I
But if you
did.
get in there and start
You start
swinging like
doing
that,
I did.
it's
I
over.
did. I completely understand what y'all saying, and I am going to try and grow.
Oh Lord. So at the end,
I'm
of,
going to try and grow. No,
at the end of the day, next week, we'll see if we talk about the gaining the trust back again. But this week, since he's still trying,
I'm trying.
let's just end it. Because
Yeah, no,
everybody else
because
learned
I'm-
something, and this nigga is still right where
yeah,
you
no,
at.
no, I'm sorry, y'all.
This nigga
Love
trying.
you. Good night.
You ain't shit. You trying.
I'm trying.
Radio.